Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. Now, this is a very painful video to give because we all love Yuri Ha. And if we talk bad about her family, we know it's going to cause some ripples. But we definitely going to have to talk about it. And oh man, this is not going to be a very pleasant one to talk about. Okay, so the Ha family. The Half family is one of the families who we have some information about. We know about two members of the family who are high rankers. That is Yuri Ha and Jinsung Ha. Now, thanks to this, oh wait, sorry, I'm making a mistake. There's also Chuni Ha, who I forgot about. Now, with this here comes a lot of problems. Jinsung and Yuri belong to the branch which is from the twins, so they Ha and Han, right? The Ari family, they Han and Yurin offspring, right? They in that league of grandchildren and great grandchildren. But this is where things get a bit weird. There's multiple reasons why this family wouldn't allow a member to breed with just anybody, right? They wouldn't allow them to just have a child with anyone because they have a strong natural instinct to do this. We've seen that with what is her name? I'm forgetting this one here. Yuraha, when she was going up. The cursed people, they interfere with that because of her being part of cursed people. They were chasing her and trying to kill her. We know they did that. We know her mother stopped in the middle area and raised her. And we know that she committed suicide or died somehow in the end. That's all that we do know about that story. But we know that was because she mixed with the cursed people's blood. But is there any other reasons why this family would interfere? Well, yeah. The Ari family hates war. And if they hate war, they try to prevent the rising of new powers, because when new powers rise, old powers fall. And old powers fall in the form of war or attrition or something of that sort. And all of that causes conflict, regardless of what you want to say, that would have caused the conflict. So they would have taken a child from a promising family like that and given them to one of the other branches within the family they already belong to prevent a new power from rising. And this makes sense for some part of the story, but it also brings more problems to the grand aspect of things for the story as well. We now need to try and figure out how far off the beating track I am, and I could be very far off, or I could be hitting the nail into their coffin and giving away the entire subplot for this entire situation. They dragged her into the family to prevent a new power from rising. That means she is a princess of Jahad. And there is a half family princess that we know about who is climbing up the tower as well, right? So there is a possibility. It would explain a lot. It would explain why they took this girl. It would explain why they did exactly what they did. There aren't many reasons for them to take a kid away from just anybody. And especially a girl makes it very likely it's princess related. Involvement with Fag, Yura is a perfect example. Because of the pressure and the amount of things they've done, being a secret member of Fag is like nothing. You join the organization, you plot with them in the secret, and you keep tabs on the great family with the title of princess. It's a brilliant scheme. But who would they be serving? Now that is going to be a problem, because we don't know which seats are still empty from the 10 slayers. We don't know who their targets are, but there is a strong chance that we're going to find out about this. So yeah, that's everything that we need to understand about this particular point. Okay, so let's get into the more nitty-gritties on why this is such a cruel fate. The Ha family is also known for doing things nasty. This is one of the stories that we haven't yet had flashed out, so whatever I'm about to say is purely from the side of Jinsung Ha. We don't know the intricate details. We don't know how they did it, why they did it, what's their exact reasons. But we know within the Half family, they have a tendency to kidnap girls for other members of the Half family. Maybe they kidnapped Arkraptors' daughter because they figured that she would be a good match to marry one of the other members of the Half family. You know, one of the other side branches, strengthen up the blood a little bit more, give them a better chance of getting someone like Jinsung or Yuri. Very hard, very unique, and that would be a reason for all this craziness that we've seen so far. I know that it isn't the best possible theory to be flying out with, and it's not one of the more friendly theories or one of the nice theories to be flashing out against this crazy story. But there's a lot to it, and there's a few reasons why I'm highly suspicious of this particular subplot being a possibility. Just out of cruelty, they could have taken the girl away, right? Not out of anything else but cruelty. And if that is the case, that's going to make a bad case for one of our favorite characters, Yuri. Because remember, she's part of this family, and she's proud of it. And that is the reason why she didn't run away at the last station, because she didn't want to create worse problems between her and her family. She's proud to be a Half family member. And yeah, that's the reason why I don't really want this here to be true, because that will make it hard for us to really like Yuri in the future when it comes to the next arc or the next major plot point where they pull in anything else with Yuri. We'll have a tough time trying to agree to a lot of this. Okay, so let's continue on. Now, why would they in particular kidnap Arkraptors' daughter? Now, with the Half family, I've given my two reasons, but I don't have more information. We know that talents are rare in these families nonetheless, like Yuri and so forth. So if she is powerful like that, it would make sense. If she isn't a princess, it doesn't make any sense, right? The taking of the daughter from the family is like zero sense, right? It's zero sense without the princess system being added to the story, because they have no reason to do it. He's weak, yeah, that's a reason, but it's not a loss to their family, because a lot of the people from the 10 great families don't inherit great power. So they have tons of those individuals, and it's not like they said anything about it being a great regular or anything of the sort. He wasn't a regular at the time when he met his daughter's mother. That's Arkraptor I'm talking about. So it doesn't make much sense for it to be anything along that route. She wasn't that special. So what is going on here? Who is this mysterious individual who we're thinking about? Right? If we're going with the Half family, it makes so little sense. It's also one of the plots that I don't want to be a possibility. I really would hate to have to think of the Half family with this type of nature. I'm suspecting the Half family is going to join Fug in their fight against Jahad eventually, because I suspect for Yuri, they're going to fight against Jahad, because I think that Yuri actually likes Yuri that much. And with the whole story with Jinsung, I think they have to fight the story even more, because I think Jinsung is involved with other 10 great family members, and we know that Gustang is involved with Fug quite a bit. So yeah, we don't want to only have to root for Gustang. That would be like such a sucky one to actually do. But I digress a lot from where I'm going. There's only one other option after this here, if it isn't the Half family, that's within reason, and that would be the Kun family. And there's only one possible suspect to it who makes any sense whatsoever, and I will get into that when we get into the next video. Now, obviously, I don't want to just go about giving away the whole plot of it immediately. because it's still a little bit that I'm trying to flush out in my head about how this possibility goes and why I'm so fixed on taking this as a possibility. But nonetheless, we're going to see everything that I know and everything that I don't know in the next video. Hope that you all are ready for it, because the Kun family has a lot of clues that make it a possibility, and there's more than one possibility when it comes to the Kun family. So I'll see you all then, and have a good day.